carbon dioxide, and our truck, takes the carbon dioxide and gives it to other companies to make other products.
And how did you think of this? How did you come up with this?
Michael, you want to talk about how you came up with the project?
We were talking with our group, discussing ideas, and then Avalee, couldn't do her work because of all the car noise from the freeway. And Leah, her little brother, is autistic, and that means you're really sensitive to noise.
Well, did you find it difficult? What kind of research did you do in order to create the project?
Leah, you want to talk about that?
Well, we had to stay in for a lot of recesses, and we researched a lot. Like at home, I would be sitting at the table for like 2 hours a day, just researching about like the and wall barriers and stuff like that. And it definitely takes a lot of research to come up with this idea.
And so now that you've done all this research and you are big winners, what are you going to do with the prize money?
What we're probably going to do is, I think we might save it up, maybe for like college.
That's a good idea. And so, Leland, how is this project going to expand, and how is it going to create, I guess, more interest for kids so that they too will be changing our future?
Well, if the other kids are finding out that if you're studying and working hard and collaborating and being smart, that you get $10,000 or $5,000 for winning and getting a trip to Washington, D.C., I think more people will want to do that. And I think if you want to follow along what they've done, but also look at how to apply for the future, go to explorevision.org. 27 years in the making of Toshiba doing this, 400,000 students being impacted, and we have an award-winning team right here today in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, and what about getting, schools, we're here in the Coachella Valley, and getting schools here interested in it? What is the outreach that that you guys are doing to that end?
I think the biggest thing is like shows like what we're talking about here, maybe more people listening to shows like yours, and going to the website, explorevision.org, to see what the possibilities are.
All right, great. Well, congratulations to you students. I tell you, you are the future. We appreciate it. And Leland, thank you. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
We're clear. Good job.
Lying down.
Too much coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just some dust like floating around something.
I just had a cough. I've had a cough lately.
Have you?
He's like,
I just started coughing.
Angie Austin here, really excited about this because I'm actually teaching my kids science as I homeschool them in California this summer. So we're across the country from where we normally are, and I'm homeschooling the kids, and science is their favorite subject. And that's a challenge for many schools and teachers, getting young people excited about science and technology. Joining us today is Leland Melvin, an astronaut who's the only person to be drafted in the NFL who has actually flown in space. And he's at the National Press Club in Washington to honor the winners of the 2019 Toshiba Explorevision Awards, including students from, where we've got some stations in Oregon, Lee Elementary from Salem, Oregon. Hi, guys.
Hello, Angie.
Well, this is exciting. I'm a little science teacher myself. So how does the award program inspire passion for science for these students, Leland?
Well, Angie, for the last 27 years, Toshiba has been funding and putting on this Explorevision competition to allow students to use their creativity and their STEM skills, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, to look at problem solving of problems that are out 20 years out. And so they brainstorm, they work together, they form a team, they work with their teachers to come up with this project. And then this past year, there were 4,000 teams and 12,000 students that actually applied for this. And I have the award winners standing right here beside me in Washington, D.C. at the National Press Club.
Okay, that's super cool. So tell us about some of the students, if you want them to speak as well, and their projects.
Okay, I'm going to let them introduce themselves, but just Isabel, you want to talk a little bit about the project and how you guys came up with it?
So our project is RMF, and RMF is a tree that sucks in carbon dioxide. And our truck gets the carbon dioxide from the tree and takes it to other companies for projects.
And Leah, you want to talk about how you guys kind of came up with this?
So how we first came up with the idea was Avalee talked about living right next to the freeway and that makes it kind of hard for her to concentrate or even sleep. And I have an autistic little brother, and he has like sensory issues to noise. So we kind of put those together to create the tree and truck.
So the tree actually damps out noise, and it also takes away the carbon dioxide, and then you can use the carbon dioxide later. You can recycle it for other things, right? Awesome. That is really cool.
I love that. I love that. All right, so what else exciting is coming out of this whole extravaganza there?
There was another program, a project called iSuit, where one of the little boys on the team, Charles, he almost drowned in a pool, and his friends got together and created this iSuit that could actually detect the distress, or if he was, drowning, and then use artificial intelligence to do that, and then also inflate these oxygen crystals to make the suit buoyant so he could come up to the surface, as well as then signal someone else to come and try to save him with radio telescope, but radio. So I think that's one that's really exciting. Another one is called New Fairer Roads, where in places where I live, there's always been potholes, and sometimes you try to avoid a pothole and you have an accident and you get hurt. And so they wanted to make a road that actually repairs itself and heals itself when it detects that there's a problem in the road. So these are, again, things that can help people right here on planet Earth and help them live a better life. There was another one called modified M. luteus protein that could help take away carbon dioxide and methane. So again, climate change is a big thing we're talking about now, saving people's lives, through climate change as well as other things.
I have to say, this is so cool that the kids get inspired by things in their own lives that then fuel them to do these projects. And I'll bet you have a lot of scientists, future scientists in the crowd. So if people want more information on the Exploravision winners and how to get involved with it, where do they go for more info?
Very simple, Angie. Go to exploravision.org. You can find out what our little geniuses have done here today with this project, but also apply for the 2020 application process for going into this in the future. So please go to exploravision.org.
Exploravision.org. Thanks, kids. Thanks, Leah. That was really fun.
Thank you, Angie.
Clear. That's a wrap, guys.